Alright, Grant ecosystem, it is time to proceed to the next action. Get ready for the following. Please pay attention to this, and we will continue this conversation in the comment section. We must get disbursement when we follow this process and when we apply it very well.
Good afternoon, fellow Nigerians. Good afternoon, fellow subscribers of various brands in Nigeria. Good afternoon, all Shalomites across the nation and outside the nation. I am your friend and brother, coming your way again, Apostle Elder Josiah, aka Mr. Shalom. Coming your way today, the second day of December, year 2025. The time before me is 3:49 p.m. 3:49 p.m. That is to 4 o'clock. This afternoon, I come out to declare our stand in Shalom organization as regards the issue of delayed disbursement. From time, we are never happy on the delay, but just that as elders, we need to tread the path of peace most of the time and try to checkmate issues so that they don't get out of hands. But once things get to limit, then there's no other option than to take the last option. Before I go ahead, I want to appreciate the GCDM group, Grant Community Decide Movement, for the wonderful job they are doing so far. And as I always said, we are not against them, but we are just out to ensure that things are done in the best way. I want to say that the efforts that they put in so far has really been of great help to the entire grant ecosystem. And as I told one or two of the leaders who are my people, that I'm a fighter from the onset. Right, those that are old enough in the grant community who can remember in the days of Tepecon, can remember the roles I played in those days when the leaders of Tepecon, people like Pastor Shogbon, Professor Nkanta, and Professor Isong were, in the limelight. So fighting for the grant people, we didn't start today. We have been in the forefront from time. So at this point in time, by God's grace, I want to let us know that in the Shalom community, in the Shalom community, we have been patient enough, and we have observed that things, the way things are going, is not palatable to anybody. Not palatable to anybody in the grant ecosystem, and so at this point, we have no option than to put on our armor as defined with the current situation. What armor or sword is that? That is our Twitter handles. I want you to know that at this point, we in the Shalom community are ready to tweet. I didn't install Twitter on my phone before, but I installed it last night and I made it ready for tweeting. And I, at this point, encourage all Shalomites to get Twitter on their phones and get ready to tweet if they don't have it already, because I'm sure that some of us are already part of it, because the leaders of the GCDM are my people, as I've said. So some of us are already on the line, but those of us that are not on the line already, please get Twitter on your phone and get ready to tweet in case the need arises. We are not going to tweet separately. We are going to tweet in line with GCDM, because the fight they are fighting is for everybody. It's not for themselves alone. And at this point, every leader that is, that have sense should know that it is not, the time to fold arms, but the time to come out and do the needful by crying out loud to those who can help us. I pray it doesn't get to that point anyway. I pray that the leadership of the country will do the needful. But in case the need arises, let all Shalomites get Twitter installed on their phone and get ready. I will give the link when the time comes. I will get it from the leadership of GCDM and I will give us and we will tweet. I pray that God will help us. I pray that the leadership, of the country will do the needful before it gets to that, to that stage. At this point, I want to thank all that have played a role in secret and in open to ensure that we get to this point. God bless us all. By God's grace, I am optimistic that everything will be all right. I also have good conviction that Nigeria will be better again. I don't want this voice note to be much. I will stop here for now. God will bless us. Everything shall be all right to the glory of God. Until I come your way again, I remain your friend and brother, Apostle Elder Josiah, aka Mr. Shalom. God bless us all. Amen.